Did you specifically tell them, make sure you're down 17 at halftime because it worked last time?
The game started with you guys making your first 3 buckets. You're up 7-0. It ended with your guys playing well. What was the difference in between? 9 straight wins for you guys now. What has impressed you most about your guys during this run?
Yeah, Fran McCaffrey had to talk to me pregame, halftime, and postgame on Sunday, and because he's a glutton for punishment, he gets me again today. Hi, Fran.
Hey, Mike.
Good to talk to you.
I'll talk to you anytime you want.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe not 4 times in 3 days, but you're stuck with it, so you're making the best of it. You know, off air, when I asked you about what it was like to be in the top 10 and were you having fun with it at all, I remember what you said, but I'd like to ask you to share it again, especially because now you're not in the top 10. You're now in the top 3.
The way I look at it is this. I mean, I'm thrilled for our players, our fans. I recognize the importance of that, but I think year 6 in this league tells you one thing. You can never get comfortable. Anything less than your best in the next game, you're going to lose, no matter who you're playing. Obviously, we're playing Maryland at Maryland, which is going to be a very difficult game, no matter who plays there. But, you know, I think we have a grounded group that will keep it all in perspective.
So how much of a challenge is it for you and the coaching staff to sort of let your guys not think they're too good?
I think, especially this senior class, you know, we've had losing streaks, we've had winning streaks. You know, we kind of understand the grind. The things that we are doing this year is we're playing much better defense consistently. We're sharing the ball extremely well. We're getting great play off the bench. And most importantly, we've been consistent. And that's the challenge every day. So what I will do is just, you know, look at them and ask them to challenge themselves to stay professional in everything that they do in terms of their approach.
Let me ask you to jog your memory. When was the first time you remember thinking Jared Utoff could be special?
Well, you know, I saw him in high school, and we tried to recruit him the first time around. And he had such a unique skill set that I thought would be a great fit for our style of play. We tried to recruit him unsuccessfully. When he became available, when he was leaving Wisconsin, obviously we wanted him. We're thrilled to have him. But there's been a couple times, Mike, in practice where you just watch this guy play the game with just effortlessly, make every shot. There was a practice earlier in this season specifically where, you know, I said, this guy's a lottery pick. If he plays like that, he's a lottery pick because he was essentially unstoppable, rebounding, pushing to the length of the floor, dunking it, step back threes, finger rolls in the lane, left-handed, right-handed, blocking shots. When he plays with that kind of energy, he's really difficult to stop.
You are around him all the time, so you know him so much better than we do. What do you see with him that we don't get to see?
Well, his personality is very unique. You know, really nothing bothers him whatsoever. And I think, you know, in this league, with the limelight, with how difficult it is to play on the road, with the kind of defenses that you see and the scouting that's done, I think it's really important. You know, he doesn't rattle at all. You know, I've probably yelled at him like 3 times since he's been here. He's usually right. It doesn't help to yell at him. You just kind of let him go. You know, he thinks the game in a unique way, but he's got, you know, he's got amnesia. So if he does turn it over, he does miss a shot, nothing bothers him. He'll come back and shoot the same shot later. The thing that has happened this year, Mike, is he's been more aggressive offensively. He's taking a few more shots, a few more drives to the basket. But even then, he made some terrific passes to Adam Woodbury, you know, on Sunday when the situation presented itself.
Let me ask you about another one of your big scoring machines, Peter Jock. Why has he been so good this year?
Well, I think he's improved his stamina. You know, and that's what you have to be able. You got to be able to move without the ball when teams are really focusing on stopping you. He's got a much better feel for how to get open. He's making plays for other people. He understands how to score in transition, and he's also playing better defense. And he's doing that with great energy level. When he was a freshman, he didn't have that. He played in spurts, and if you play in spurts in this league, you're going to get destroyed.
You're number 3 in the country. You have a, 9-game winning streak right now, but you're still a head coach. So where do these guys still need to improve?
Well, I just think you can always be a little bit better individually. You can be a little bit better collectively. You know, we have had some breakdowns with our press attack. We've had some breakdowns in our offense. We've had some breakdowns, defensively. There have been times when we've out-rebounded our opponent, but there's been times when we've been out-rebounded. And I think, that's one area where a lot of times it just comes down to effort, even if we have a small lineup out there. So you want to rebound the ball and give yourself a chance to run and not give them a chance at a second shot.
All right, I want to play word association with you. I'm going to say a player on your team, and you just give me the word that comes to your mind first, all right?
Okay. Yep.
Adam Woodbury.
Smart.
Brady Ellingson.
Tough.
Dom Ewell.
Unique.
Nicholas Baer.
Warrior.
Anthony Clemens.
Gamer.
Fran McCaffrey.
Lucky.
Not all luck. You got here with some skill. Hey, last one for you. You already mentioned it. Maryland is up next. What's the biggest concern in facing the Terps?
Well, there's so many. But, I think it starts with Melo Trimble. I mean, he's as difficult a guy to handle, whether it be in transition or in ball screens. And he's got so many weapons around him now. Suleiman's playing well. Jake Layman's terrific. Carter, Stone. And they've got other weapons coming off the bench. But those guys, every one of them is capable of going for 20 or 25. And then you put the ball in Trimble's hands, and that's a handful.
Fran McCaffrey, head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes and the person I'm stalking. Thank you for your time, sir.
Anytime, Mike.